Hey YouTube family, how are you guys doing? Happy 2025. Hope you're all doing well. I thought I'd kick off the new year with it's time for you and me to check out gear in my basement video. You guys know I like Quilter amps. I have one right there, right? That's the one that I use all the time. And I have two right here on my pedal board. So I've been running a bi-amp system for a while now, just for mostly bigger gigs. And recently, we've been going direct. So I have not been using a speaker cab. So if you guys saw my last video, I posted some clips of that Leo James budget telly that I kind of rebuilt. Well, this is the board I was using, and we were running direct. So I run one amp to one channel on the board, and the other amp to another channel on the board. So it's kind of like a stereo setup, but I don't pan them left and right at the board. I just run them in the middle. So both amps are coming out of both speakers, but I have them EQ'd differently. And what's nice with the Quilter is, you know, it has different voicing, so I select the ones I like the best. And then on the power switch, I just put it on standby. Because on standby mode, it just activates the headphones out and the line out, but it doesn't activate the speaker out. So I really like the Quilter stuff. They're inexpensive as far as a decent amp goes, and they're very versatile. You know, run them through a cab if you want, or don't. If you don't need a speaker load to run these. And they get the job done. But, oops, I did it again. I did it again. I bought another Quilter. The Quilter Direct Amp. This is not an amp per se. More like a preamp. It has no amplified power to run a speaker cab, right? That's not going to happen. There's no speaker out on this. So these amps are to go direct. So what I like about this, it's kind of my setup that I just showed you in one box with the added bonus of foot switches. So I can do the left and right thing with this, and I can do both the Fender and the Vox with this. So this one has the JMP, which is kind of like the Marshall. It has the AC15, which is what I personally use on my green Super Block. And it has the Fender, which again is what I'm using on the black Super Block. Now I can't use them together, but it gives me, you know, those different voices. And I can set it bright, flat, or fat mode. And then I have my regular EQ, like my Super Blocks. And then I also have the option of choosing a closed back cab, open back cab, or I can have that sim totally off and just run, you know, whatever sound my guitar and pedals are putting out. And I can also choose the speaker type. There's a CL80, a V30, which everybody recognizes, and then a Jensen type speaker. It also gives me Bluetooth, so I can connect my phone to this thing, and I can jam along, right? And if I don't want to connect my phone, I can also plug direct via the auxiliary input there, right? It has the headphones out. It has the FX send, FX return, but this one has a return left and right, so I can split the return. And of course, my guitar input. So pretty cool pedal. I just got it in the mail yesterday, which is Friday. Today's Saturday. I have a gig tonight at the Legion in Charlottetown, which is like an hour away. And it's a small place, so we're going to be running direct again. And I was thinking I would try to mount this on one of my small pedal boards and give this a try tonight. But of course, I don't want to try anything at a gig until I test it here. So I thought that I would just give this a go and take you guys along for the ride, and you guys can tell me what you think. I've seen a few videos of this, and I'll be honest, I wasn't overly impressed. Because again, these guys are pros, and they're not using it like I would use it. They're not just, you know, I'm just going to come out of this, I'm going to go to a soundboard, and that's it. These guys are running it through like a Pro Tools system and all kinds of stuff through their computer, and they're running it like... And I know you can do that with this, but that's not how little J-Man in his basement would use it. So I just want to see what this thing can do. Now I know that the Super Blocks sound awesome just in a FR head rush powered monitor. They sound great. So if this thing can sound close to that and handle pedals well, I think this will be a keeper. It'll be pretty cool. I'm going to try and reposition some of these pedals and put this thing over here. On this little board. I will not need the boost because this thing has a built-in boost, right? So I can turn the boost on and off. I can turn the FX loop on and off, which I won't be using anyway. I can actually turn my reverb on and off, which is something I can't do on my super blocks. They're either on or they're not. And my limiter. I'll see if I can finagle some space on this thing, and then we can test it out. I'm not going to bother velcroing it in or anything. We're just going to go with that. And we'll run the mono side, the left side, out to my headrush speaker there, and then we'll run a few sound tests. The on-off switch will do on for stereo or on for mono. So I'm just going to do mono. I'm going to make sure that these levels are down. All right, well, we got power. All right, well, we got everything kind of hooked up. Boost is off, limiter's off, reverb is off, FX loop, obviously we're not using it. So that won't do anything whether it's on or off. I got the gain right at noon. I got the master volume at about 10 o'clock. Reverb straight up and down, treble, mid and bass are straight up and down. Limiters at about 9 o'clock. Jensen speaker and open back cabinet and no effects. So that drive pedal light is on, but that's just that light just tells you the direction when you're stacking them. So I usually have it on the red. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's not bad. That was on flat. Let's go to bright. BRT. Yeah, it is a little brighter. That'd be great for guitar with humbuckers. We'll go to fat. Definitely more low end. I think I prefer flat and just dial into EQ. So here's a 3/4 bass. Holy. Quilter is very responsive in their stack. From no bass to ridiculous amounts of bass. Right in the middle, I like mids, no mids, and full mids. Almost drives the amp. Nice. Treble. No treble. Very dark. Treble's kind of noisy in this one. Oh, that's very crisp. All right, so treble probably around 11 o'clock. All right, how about a closed cab? What does that sound like? Open. Close. More bass in the closed cab. I prefer the open. Try the sim off, so no cab. Oh, that's fuzzy. So if you were using something that has a cab simulator, like an HX effects or something, you would put that sim to the off position. But I'm going to keep it in the open cab. And that was with the Jensen speaker. So let's try it with the V30. Oh, that's nice. A little thicker there. Let's try the CL80. Now, personally, I don't like that one. It's too flubby sounding. V30 or the Jensen. I like the Jensen. Bass. So let's try the Fender setting. That was AC15. Here's Fender, everything else the same. Well, that is Fendery. JMP with all the settings the same. Little sharp. Now let's try a different speaker. Now with the JMP, that CL80 sounds great. V30 with the Marshall. A little punchier. So I think I like the AC15 the best for what I would do. Maybe the V30 is the winner. Add some reverb. Whoa. This seems to have a little bit more reverb at 12 o'clock than the Super Block does. I like it. A little bit of delay, a couple slapbacks. Throw some compressor on there. Try the Jensen again. V30 Sim has more beef to it. Neck position. Alright, well, let's try the Overdrive. So this is clean. Overdrive. adds a little bit more, but doesn't change the tone. Try heavier gain. This is so that was the Timmy side, and this is the TS9 side. Holy smokes, that sounds cool. So some more boost in. Well, all right, there's a first look at the Quilter Direct Amp. Pretty cool pedal. I'm curious to see what it will do at a live gig situation. Should be pretty neat. If there's anything that's weird about it, I will definitely let you guys know. But I think this thing will be pretty cool, actually. I think it'll work well, especially for going direct. Anyway, you guys take care. God bless. Let me know what you think in the comments.